Hi guys, I have been driving DL650s, Suzuki DL650s for quite a while, few years now, and I've never made any videos about them. So maybe just a quick video of what I have on mine. You can see the windshield has been taken off at the moment. It is on the desk. Let me show you. I got a little kit. There's the windshield. You can see it's got a lot of scratches. I'm gonna try and polish it, just removing those nasty scratches with this headlight restoration kit. It's a 10-piece kit. I think I'll do a video on this maybe. We'll see how that goes. But in any case, as far as the DL650 goes, this one I got a second hand just last year. I had the 2010 model. That one was, yeah, it was treating me very good, so I looked and got this one for a good price. It's the 2015 XT. What I have on it, what I just added, was the hand guards, Suzuki OEM hand guards. They work very nicely. It's only to protect my hands from wind and rocks on the road. Don't know who of you got hit in the hand by some flying stone or something. That's not nice. It also has crash bars or engine guard bars. The skid plate. This is a SW Motec skid plate. Yeah, I made my own brackets to attach it to the GV crash bars, because they don't actually work together. But yeah, these are not bad quality, the GVs. They tend to rust, but you must just take care of them. They're in the middle. Somehow water gets into this, but yeah, well, water gets in everywhere. About one thing, when I was down here, this bike has got a or it doesn't come with a radiator guard like actually any bike, but yeah, I made this from these are those little sprinkler pipes which you can use in the garden. So I cut it open on one side. Then the grid or the mesh is made of it's actually silver, but I sprayed it, use some can spray to just make it black, but it is taken from an air filter of a truck. So around the air filters there's normally this little soft mesh. So at the scrapyard they take those off, and they don't sell it actually, but they use it for scrap metal, and I just bought it for, I think, nothing. I don't think they wanted to charge me anything for it, but yeah, so I push the pipes over the side of the mesh, so just that it doesn't touches the radiator. Then yeah, use cable ties, to just those little zip ties to attach it. There's a lot of holes through your radiator which you can carefully push them through and attach the mesh to the bike. So then you have a little bit more protection on your radiator for either free or whatever they want to charge you for a piece of scrap like that. I actually used some stainless steel diamond mesh on my previous bike, but I couldn't find any again, and the same principle. I used the little pipes to put onto the sides of the mesh, and then you just have to cut it the size of the radiator, and you strap it to that, and you protect it from big bugs and flying rocks or whatever. It does stop a fairly large rock before it hits the little fins of the radiator. So yes, that's another thing I did to this bike. All bikes, you should actually check your your handlebars, because you won't believe it, but when you wash the bike, water will enter this bar and it'll stay in here. So what I do is I'll pull a rag through any kind of tricycle or bicycle, just pull a rag through with normal chain loop. That'll give it a nice coating on the inside and protect it from the rust, but just make sure there's no water in there. Try and damp up the water with a cloth. Other things I did, the bike has got a few marks. I don't know if the previous owner maybe crashed into a bush or something, but there you can see it's a little scratch there on the front fairing with next to the lights. I'm not going to fix that. Maybe I'll just put a sticker like that or on there. It's got pannier racks, also Givi, and then I made my own universal mounting plate for this bike. I did copy a few ideas from the internet maybe, but yeah, this was actually just something we did on our own. That helps to fit any kind of top box on there. So you need a master plate, I think that's what they call it. What I also have on here is just a little tool thing where you can put in your tools or raincoat or whatever you want to quickly access when you're on the road. There's actually not much else done on this bike. It's got the center stand, also a SW Motec product. I took this from a previous bike and put it on here because it's quite expensive piece of accessory that. Over here, I don't know what happened, but I think when they serviced the bike, they took out the battery or something, and maybe it was brake fluid, I don't know, but they took out the battery or something, and then a drop of that came on here and it just ate away all the paint there. So I did a bit of my own decal there just to hide those marks. It's not a... Oh, there's something else I want to show you guys. On this bike, the 2015 model, I think on 2012 and upwards, if it rains really hard, there's nothing keeping the water from coming into this area. There is drain holes here where the water can drain. There is little holes there. I won't be able to see them, but in any case there's little holes drilled there and on this side also, but it's not, I don't want my stuff to get wet. So what I did is I just attached a piece of sponge. It's those sponges with the, I don't know what you call it, but with the glue on the outside. So now when it rains, it's like a little gutter. It will just run far enough to not get into the bucket, but into the I don't know, between the fairings and go off the bike. So if the bike is outside in the rain, your tools and whatever is in there won't get wet. So that's a nice thing you can maybe think of doing. Just stick something there, and I think that's it. I attached my licensing or license disc holder on the pillion foot peg. It's just a better place for me to keep it. Then I also have a helmet, little lock here for my helmets. When we get off the bike, we just attach them through here. This one is a phone holder. It keeps my Samsung S8 what do you call it, Plus, the largest S8. It can easily attach in here. I just put this rubber band here so that it doesn't rattle too much. You can fit the phone from the top, so it just tightens and the phone stays there. It's got rubber stickers here, but I use it with a little cover. Let me show you. This is a previous Tech 21 cover which I have. Let's try and open this up quickly. I never leave it opened up when I'm not using it, because I might lose some parts. On these roads you never know. Let me just open it up some more. It's difficult with one hand, but in any case, so yeah, you open it up, the phone gets put in there, it's nice and sturdy. When you want to use the GPS mode, you can just, it's spring loaded, so you can change the setting on that. I got that on, I think it was on eBay or Takealot. Let me just see here. Yeah, this one was from Takealot. It's there's two types. The one they say it's for motorcycle. I got the C1. They say it's for a bicycle, but it's, yeah, it's good enough for this thing. It attaches to the handlebar quite nicely. But yes, you can see the C2 is actually for bikes. I believe the reason is this one attaches to the bar and that one attaches to the mirror, like on the picture there. So, but I'd rather attach it to the bar, not the mirror. I just don't like stuff on the side of the, I don't know. We'll rather put a GoPro or something there than the phone. The phone feels a bit safer in this position. And yeah, so I like it. Works quite nicely, and the phone keeps cool because the wind, it's got a bit of airflow. Not a lot, but it's got a bit of airflow. So it's better than putting it in your toe box. I mean, tank bag. The tank bags tend to get very hot. Oh, also this bike had a lot of scratches over here. Somebody took off the stickers and used a knife, and so yeah, I just closed that also with some nice carbon fiber lookalike, what do you call it? Stickers, PVC tape. Yeah. Laminating tape. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what I did on this one. I haven't got a lot of changes done to it yet, but I think it's quite enough. The bike gets a lot heavier with the crash bars and the skid plate and the racks. These are quick release racks, so you can just easily detach them, use the bike. The only thing that stays on the bike is these little brackets. This whole thing just clips off. Yeah, it's standard exhaust. I like a standard exhaust. It's just works great for me. So yeah, that's my DL650, and I'll post a video of the windshield polishing. Maybe that'll be either a success or a failure, but the kit was about 350 South African rands, so it should work, hopefully. Oh yeah, this bike, my previous one didn't have the spokes, so the XT, this one comes with the spoked wheels, and the 2015 had this little beak. So yeah, that is that. I'm also in the process of making some spotlights for it. I've taken old CCTV cameras, drilled holes, tapped it, and maybe that'll also be a video. These are little downlighter, what you call it? Yeah, just lights for 12-volt lights for in your home. And I've been driving with these for quite a few years, and they make a lot of light. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And sorry for the dog. That's the neighbor's dog barking from nothing. Yeah, so I'll just keep you up to date maybe on this one also. It's just another thing. I love bike riding and just enjoying life. So see you guys in the next video maybe.